Hi everyone, Sarah here from the Paper Cut, and I'm here by myself, actually with the 3 puppies. My mom is getting her hair cut, so anyways, I just want to make sure everything's working. It looks like I froze, so hang on. Readings from all. Hang on 1 second. Alright, well, it looks like I am frozen. You are froze. Yes, your video is froze. Can you all hear me though? Because I'm not sure why it's frozen. Okay, yes, your video's froze. You are froze. Alright, let me try one thing. You can hear me, but I'm frozen. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off and I'm going to restart. And I don't know why I'm making hand motions because you can't see them anyways. So I'm going to stop streaming and then hi again, this is take 2. It's Thursday night. Hopefully I don't freeze again. Otherwise I might just give up. So, okay. And that's Charlie in the background barking because we have a karate studio next to us and they have classes and he hears the thing and then he just starts barking. So if he continues, I'll shut the door. Jeez. So anyways, I see myself. Let's see if I hear me. Okay, so I do have sound, I do have video. Like I said before, I'm here by myself because my mom's getting her hair cut. So anyways, we have a lot to do because I'm going to do tonight and then we're going to stop and then I'm going to restart and I'm going to do our Crafters Classroom, which is on Saturday, but I'm going to record it tonight and then I'm going to share it for Saturday. I don't even know what time on Saturday. If Jennifer posted a time, let me know because I don't even know what time I'm supposed to share it at. But let's go down to the table and I kind of like moved my thing around so I can actually see my computer screen, which normally it's on the other side of the camera and my mom, does all that and I don't actually see it. So I kind of moved everything around. So anyways, let's go down to the table. If I can figure this out. No, I'm just kidding. So here we go. We're down at the table. I'm just going to show you the cards first. So this is Crafters Classroom, which is Saturday, but we're going to do it tonight. So we're making some autumn cards. So we're using the reverse. So we'll use this as a stencil on here, but then we use the punch out as a reverse, and we did the same thing on these where we have the leaf die cut and we use both of them. So, and then just a brush blended one where we kind of gradiated the colors. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing later on tonight if you want to join me. Yes, my mom is getting ready for the wedding. She's getting her hair cut. I'm scheduled from 10:45 to noon. Okay. So that's Eastern time, so that means it's 9:45. So I should be able to start it. I don't know that I'm going to be on Saturday because I might be getting my hair or makeup done. So we'll see. One of us will probably be on. Anyways, for our Fun Time Thursday, that's next week, we are making a vertical banded Z-fold card. We're making just a steno card. And then a magic card. So this is our winter birds that's next week, Thursday, for Fun Time Thursday. All right, so So we got that out of the way. So let's go on to tonight, because I actually need to make a wedding card. And I didn't say that in the description, because Leah does read my Instagram posts. I just said pretty. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to work with the BetterPress. I haven't worked with it a ton, but we're going to play with it. I played with it a little bit with pretty papers, and that's one of the make and take cards we did. Was it ended up being on the Bianco Pearl, which turned out really pretty. But I pulled some papers, and let's see. I thought I wanted to start with just the oh, here it is. I wanted to start with just the hammered, which is like 100% cotton, or yeah, I think it is 100% cotton, because that's what they say to use. So I wanted to just start with that, and instead of using their black ink, I'm going to use silver. So we're going to play with that. The words I'm going to do with black, but I am going to play with silver ink for the flowers. So and I'm just going to start with the, and yes, Kathleen, I know I probably won't be on Saturday. I can say that, I can talk big, but yeah, I probably will not. So anyways, we are going to tape that down. I just want to see what it looks like on the hammered paper, which is similar to the 100% cotton. And I think it works just as well. Oh, Nancy's on. I'm wondering how Nancy's doing. So let's ink this up. So we're going to ink it up. I should have started with black just to do that, but I'm going to go for the gusto right away with the silver, and we're going to see what it does. So anyways, I put the die down. It's magnetic. I inked it up. I attached, there's the grid lines here that show the A2 size. I attached my paper on the A2 size one, and I'm going to set that down. This goes up and down, so when it goes through the machine, then it goes up, but it kind of keeps it away from the ink until we actually want it to hit the ink. So I'm going to go behind me. I did not bring my machine over. Just run it through. And when you run it through, this is kind of spring loaded, and that's how you get the pressure. So this is with the silver ink. And that is the silver Encore ink. And I did use this in black last time, but I really do like that in the silver. But I'm going to try it in the silver on a couple metallic papers. And I did use washi tape, but I feel like the washi tape, and I didn't know that till just now, it kind of sticks to this paper a little bit more, so it did like rip up in the corner just a tiny bit. I used a little bit thicker. You see me going up this way. That's because I like pre-ripped some washi tape, so I didn't have to deal with that. And I pre-cut some foam tape because I was trying to be prepared. Okay, so we have that. Now let's try the same thing just with some different papers. I really want to try the Bianco Pearl because that's the one we kind of used last time. So here we go again. You're going to see me do this a few times. And we're just going to see the effect that we get. And I have not practiced this before today, just because I've been busy. I'm still working on the program. It's a really small wedding, but it's at a theater in the Twin Cities. And it's smaller, but I'm still doing a short program and place cards. So I mean, I have to leave tomorrow morning at like 9 a.m., but so that's what I'll be working on tonight when I get home. So I'm hoping to be home by 8 tonight. Oh, my mom's on right now, but I think her haircut's at 6:30. Oh yeah, her hair appointment's at 6:30. Okay, so now we're going to try the same thing, but with the Bianco Pearl Mirror Card. All right, so here we go. Trying it again. Oh, I'm glad you liked your grab bag, Kathleen. Okay, so that is super pretty. It does like wrinkle the paper a little bit. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure if I tape it down, it will be perfectly fine. I don't know if it's too tight because I am using the crossover machine that you can adjust the depth, but I do like that. Okay, so we're gonna play a little bit more just because I want to see it on like the white metallic paper, which is the White Lady Cocktail. And I also brought in a silver, and I brought in the brushed silver mirror card. But that is super pretty with the silver. So I don't know if they do it like with other colors of ink. I know they have their BetterPress black ink, and I'm assuming they have other colors, but honestly I don't know. So okay, let's try. I have the white metallic, and then I also have the silver Stardream. Yeah, Kathleen, I don't think that you've gotten grab bags too much because I've done them in comments sold. So this time I did them as a flash sale item, so then people that don't do comments sold could have an opportunity for them also. Okay, so now we're going to do this again. Sorry. We're just doing the same thing over and over again, just trying out different papers. Orders from the sale. Okay, let's talk about those. Yes, Valerie, yours shipped today. We have 6 more orders that are sitting there that haven't shipped yet. So unfortunately, there's no mail on Monday. So if they're going out mail, they'll go out on Tuesday. If they're bigger, they'll go out, yeah, five left. I think there might be 6 because I saw one out there that that is pulled and it's ready to ship. The shipping came a little bit early today, so it didn't actually go out. So it is 6. But yeah, if it's bigger, it'll go out Monday via UPS. If it's smaller, it'll go out Tuesday via US mail. But Valerie, yes, yours went out today. Okay. I was hoping to get them all out today. It just didn't happen. Okay. Ooh, that's silver on silver. Which I do kind of like a tone on tone sometimes. Jill, I am not sure. I did email her, but I have not heard that. Or she did not reply and tell me whether she got it or not. And I didn't track it. So, but I did email her and told her that it was coming. So we had an oops. Where it went to the wrong, same last name, different first name, and that was totally a Sarah oops. So I think this would be pretty even if you took a white paint pen and just put a little bit of white in on the flowers. That might be really pretty. I don't have one handy, but I'm just going to move on to the cocktail. Try black on silver. Okay, I'll try black on silver after I do silver one more time because then I don't have to switch back. So one more time we're going to do silver on the white, and then I will do the black on the silver. All right. One more time and then we'll switch it up. And then I am going to do some words too. And those I am going to do with black for sure. In this set, there's, or in the word set that I have, there's a on your special day. So that's the word I'm going to use. There was also a congratulations. So yes, I do, they say the 100% cotton ink or cotton paper, but I kind of like using some other papers too. You don't have to be tied to just the white 100% cotton. You can add a little sparkle to it. To wrap the gray plate in cling wrap to keep it clean. That's a good idea. Okay, now let's go. I've got another silver swatch here. So I'm going to try black ink. I do have the black BetterPress ink here. Oh, and they did like smoosh instead of just tappy tap. They did kind of a smooshing. A smoosh and twist. I don't know what they call it. But on something that I was watching, they were saying to... And I don't know if they use the word smoosh. It's kind of a fun word, though. All right. So here we go. We're going to do it one more time for sure. And then we'll go on to some words. Bye, Mom. Happy haircut. She'll be back. Her haircut place is right by her house. So she's not going to come back here, but I think she'll pop on after for the taping of the Crafters Classroom 1. And I know this is a little different, that I'm kind of taping it live. So that's the black on the silver. That's pretty too. All right, and I did do these all as A2 panels, which is the size of the card front. And you guys kind of know me, I like to layer. So whichever one I pick, I'm going to trim down. And then I'm sure I'm going to layer something silver behind it. And I do have this one, which I don't know if I want to... I think I want to try that one really quick too. And then we'll move on to words. Because I might do that one just as a whole background. I'm going to try it with the silver on the Bianco Pearl, because I just really like the Bianco Pearl. Actually, I might try it on the brushed silver on silver, and then with the residual, I'm going to do that on the Bianco Pearl. So, okay. And then I will move on to words, I promise. I've got a little bit of a cloggy throat, which I do get allergies this time of year, and I missed a couple days on the weekend. So the wedding is in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities, and we were actually just there last weekend because her fiance ran the Twin Cities Marathon. So Leah and I made signs, and we rode around on bikes, which it was an awesome city to bike around and watch the marathon. And we'd, go every couple miles and hold our signs out, and it was a lot of fun. Whew. I like that. I like that too. I like that whole little background. Huh. My daughter-in-law asked me if I had a wedding card for them. Actually, I'm going to just add a little bit more silver, and then I will move on, I promise. I will move on to the words, so then I can make the card and we can get on with our Crafter Classroom taping. I'm just having too much fun, kind of like just making different panels. So I kind of like the bigger stamp too. Just as a whole background, and then I'm going to put the die cut the word out. And I think I'm going to do that, no matter what I do. I don't know what I'm going to do, because if I do it on this, then I'm going to add the on your special day in white. So, okay. What ink were you using? For the silver, I'm just using my Encore Ultimate Metallic. And when I did the black, which I'm going to do some black words, I'm using the BetterPress ink. But yeah, for the silver, I'm just using my Encore, which is a pigment ink. So technically it's, technically you might have to heat it or emboss it, but I think just because it's pushing the ink into the paper, it might be fine. And, ooh, that's pretty. Huh. Okay. Let's move on to some words and we'll figure out what I want to do for the words there. Oh, bummer. This one I put too, oh, it still did kind of, oh, I missed, you probably can't see it on camera, but because I had my tape right there, it missed the little corner. So beware if you have a whole back cover plate. If you have a whole back cover plate, watch out where you place your tape, because if you're doing ink, you're going to miss it. But I do kind of like that. Now I'm not sure what I'm going to do. All right, let's get on to some words, and then maybe I can figure it out. Okay. It's kind of silly to have such a big piece of paper for such a little word. So, okay. So now I have to strategically place it. I guess it doesn't matter. I could do this and then cut my paper and use it for something else. Or I could do the silver ink and the black ink. So hang on, let's do our black ink. So now I'm using my black ink for my words. Can you use temporary tape and tape the cardstock to the plate? Yes, you could tape. Well, you could use tape on the back. I think what Pat is saying is to put tape behind that with temporary tape. Yes, you could do that. Unfortunately, I don't have any temporary tape. But they do make the removable, so that would work. Okay, so there are my words. And I'm just going to die cut those out. All right. Yeah, we'll have to take pictures of, this weekend. And my mom doesn't get her hair cut very often, so it's a special occasion when she does that. All right, so now I'm going to pull out my regular cutting plate. And I'm going to cut out my words. We'll see if we can finish a wedding card. Okay, so there's our words. I mean, I think the words would be just fine if you had a stamp that did the same thing. The words, I don't think, give you the effect, and that's just my opinion. And they might give you the effect a little bit more if you did them on the, the BetterPress paper. That you might see the effect more on that. But on the metallic, I just don't think you see it as much. If I had a stamp, I think it would be easier just to stamp it rather than go through the BetterPress system. But I'm going to try it one more time just on the 100% cotton paper. and I'm going to strategically place it. Hang on. All right. So I need to place it up in that corner. And I just want to see if I get a little bit, if I like it a little bit better just on the hammered paper. So, for me personally, I think it would be fine just stamped. So, the words, I mean, it's nice having the words die cut all the way around, but I personally just don't think you get the effect that you do with as you do the bigger stamp with the words. So, that's just me though. So I think I am going to do my whole background silver because my white pops out a little bit more. So now I've got all these panels, and some of those panels might end up in grab bags. So usually when I'm sitting here and I'm, kind of just playing like this, I end up putting some of that stuff in the grab bags. So Kathleen probably got some of that in her grab bag. Let's see, I'm going to do it at 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. What stamp is the word from? Let me get it. It is from, and see, this did not totally dry on here. So this is something that you might want to use a clear embossing powder, and I might actually go get that because yeah, it is a little still wet. So I think I'm going to redo my big flower on just the silver cardstock that it dries a little bit better on. Which I don't even know if I have any more silver left here, but yeah, I think I want to, because I know that the ink is smooching on there right away, so a clear powder probably, you need to do that if you're doing it like on the mirror card, just because it is a little bit wet. So now I feel like I need to run back out there and get another hunk of silver. Because I'm not happy with that. The words, hang on one second. Hang on one second, I'm going to grab the words. So the words was this whole set, and it's a little message sentiments, press plates, 12 cutting dies. So it's 12 press plates and 12 cutting dies. And yes, the number, if you want it, is BP-026, and it's called a little message sentiments. So, all right. Well, I'm going to off camera go back out and get another piece of silver because I think I want to change that up because I do really like the silver and the white popping off of there, and I do really like this big background, but I don't have any more with me of the silver Stardream, which is what I was looking for. So, all right, actually I'm going to change my mind one more time, and I'm going to try that one on the white. I just want to finish my card so I don't have to do it later. I'm in search of, right here. Here we are. All right. So I'm going to do this one more time, and then I'm going to call it a day. All right. Then we're going to move on to our autumn crafters classroom. I'm just going to do this one more, and then I'll move on. I just really like the big panel. Okay. One more time. And then I'll have to take a picture of the final card and post it. Okay, so yep, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with the strip of silver. And if you guys have time, I am just gonna finish this right away, because otherwise I'm gonna have to do it anyways. I'm going to layer that on a piece of silver MirriCard. So just a really thin border of silver around it. So 5 1/4. Oops. 4, 6 by 5.31. I shouldn't rush because I don't want to cut my fingers off. That would kind of put a damper on the whole thing. Alright, just a very, very thin border of silver. And then I do want just a small strip of silver going down the middle that my words can anchor on. I do like to always anchor my words. Alright. Especially when I'm doing white words on top of a white background. And I do have a very, very thin border around here, so I'm trying to be very careful. Oops. Yeah, very thin. And then I'm just going to put my little strip down there. Leah is one that doesn't really save cards. Like, she's pretty minimal, so she'll give it back to me. You know, rather than, she won't throw them out, she'll give them back. But maybe she'll save this one. We'll see. But birthday cards, she's like, do you want the card back? But yeah, she might save the wedding card. I bet she will. Okay, and then I am going to layer that on a scored card. And it's going to be a white one, but I don't have a white one here with me. Or it's going to be a gray one. Gray would look nice too. Or the silver. So yeah, I think I'm going to layer it. This is the white silver, I believe. Or else it's the silver Stardream. Yep, that's what I'm going to put it on. So that's going to be my card once I get the right card base for it. So anyways, okay. I am going to sign off and I will be back. I just have to change my description and I will be back in just a few minutes. If you want to join me, we're going to do the Crafters Classroom recording for Saturday. So you can join me or you can join on Saturday. Or you can watch it anytime you want. So, okay, I'm going to go off, guys, and I will see you in just like 3 minutes because I have to edit the descriptions and stuff. So, bye, guys. See you in a little bit.